Howdy everyone, this is video number 2 for today. I'm going to do a quick walk around in my garden since stuff is starting to come up. My chrysanthemums are just about ready to start blooming. Look at that. My cabbages here are doing good. I put them out as plants, not seeds. Front 2 rows there is radishes. I've got several spots in other gardens reserved for more radishes, so I'll have radishes staggered this year instead of all of them coming ripe at the same time. My roses are looking beautiful. Well, the middle 2 are not. They look healthy, they're just not blooming. The end one is blooming too. My cactus that I dug out of an old garden bed and moved over here, they're all doing good. Got some more right there. Now let's walk around to the front. I'll walk around behind my truck. I moved it here. I got a big pecan tree over there that I don't want it to fall on top of my truck from the strong winds from this Hurricane Delta, so I moved it out of the way. Got me some more pallets yesterday. I need to get those unloaded. I got about half the yard mowed the last couple of days. I'm going to do more today if it doesn't rain. It rained this morning, but it's kind of dried up now. Jalapeno peppers are still looking good and still producing. See that? And right there. And some over here. My bell peppers are doing good. See a bell pepper back over there that I need to pick. I got 2 purple cabbage there. I've got a green cabbage there. I have 4 broccoli plants right here. I have 3 eggplants in the middle. And I've got 1, 2, 3 green cabbage there. And I guess that's a squash. I had squash planted in this garden at the end of springtime, summertime. I didn't plant that, whatever it is, but I'm assuming it's a squash. It kind of looks like a squash, and that's where the squash was. My pomegranate tree, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pomegranates left on it. I had 14, and they keep falling, like that one right there. See that? But they're not ripe. They're yucky. I don't know what happened to them. I hope I get at least 2 or 3 to eat. I pruned my early springtime tomatoes back, and they are blooming again, and there are several baby tomatoes on there. These were newer tomatoes I planted in mid-summer, I guess. You can see they've got tomatoes on them right there and right there. There's a lot of tomatoes on these. There's some right there and looks like a bug eating one of them. There's some more right there, some more right there. I've got shallots planted right in here. Nothing planted in that middle area. I've got some white onions planted right in here. I've got 2 rows of cucumber right there that will be climbing up this cattle panel that I put up. I had cucumbers here in springtime growing up this cattle panel, but I bought longer T-posts and raised the cattle panel off the ground a bit so the cucumbers will have a higher area to grow up, because they were growing up to the top of it and then falling over, so I raised it up a little bit. That'll help some. My habaneros are still doing good. I got a lot of habaneros on them, green and orange and red. And another habanero over there. Right in here I've got purple onions. And in this garden I pruned these cherry tomatoes in the front back, but they're not looking too good. Well, that one is putting out some new leaves, so maybe it's going to be all right. See that? That one kind of looks dead there. This one here was dead, so I put a new one in there. This one's still green, but I don't see any new leaves on it. Same thing there. This one there has got some new leaves on it. And then I planted 5 more new ones right along there. And I've put up cattle panels here for some more cucumbers. I want to make a lot of pickles in the winter time. I got 5 more cabbage plants right here, 6 more cabbage plants right here. And I'm going to use some of my cabbage for making sauerkraut. I've got 4 rows of beets. They're coming up. They're an inch and a half tall and looking good. I've got some more radishes right across the end here. And the cucumbers here were planted a week before those over there. And these are just about all up. There's a few that's not yet. I would have thought they all would have been up by now, but they're not. I may have to replant some. And that's about it. My grapes are looking good. My new orchard way back there in the back is looking good. The pigs finally left alone. I put tomato cages around all the fig trees and pomegranate trees. And look at there. Anyway, since I put the tomato cages up, the pigs have been leaving them alone. They uprooted them 3 times, or uprooted some of them 3 times, but they're all looking good. Got my John Deere back yesterday, so I'm happy now. My family is complete again. And I hopped on that John Deere and mowed for like 3 hours, and then had to run to town, and when I came back I mowed some more, and if the grass is dry enough I'll mow some more again. That's it for now. I'll talk to y'all later.